Hello, hello. Inviting you to walk with me on Walk With Me Sundays or Mondays, maybe. I am enjoying this beautiful afternoon while my beloved is at a 2 days workshop, and I'm taking a walk behind my home in the forest, contemplating this thing with emotions, emotional sensitivity. I have posted about it earlier today. I invite you and encourage you to read the post. I've seen a movie last night about a teen that was so sensitive, and all my childhood and my teens flashed before my eyes. I was surprisingly detached in talking about triggers, but in the same time I really got lit up being able to notice the society we live in, actually, the emotional disconnect, the way that we are taught and we still live from a mental, logical place only. I have watched how someone in real distress, desperate, crying, talking from his emotion and his trauma, is being addressed by a professional with mental talk. It was disturbing, and it was almost hallucinating for me. As a highly sensitive person that I am, there is no good in addressing someone who is in distress, who is feeling a lot of feelings from a mental, logical space. And this looks like, come on, it'll pass. We need you. Don't be so sad. Stop crying. You're making too much out of it. We'll solve it. Stuff like this. Or even, you're too sensitive. You have everything you need. Why are you doing this? Why are you doing this to me? To your mom? What's wrong with you? What's gonna become of you if you continue like this? We don't know what to do with you anymore. Yeah, so this looks like a big no-no. When someone tells you, maybe you're that person that is in distress, that is sad, that is feeling a lot of feelings. Let me take another path. That is feeling a lot of feelings, and you have been told what I just mentioned, growing up as a teen, now. How is that for you? How did that make you feel? When you are like crying your eyes out, or you're being sad all the time, and either no one notices, or they're talking to you like there's something wrong with you, like you should stop. For me, that made me believe that there is something really wrong with me. It made me believe that I shouldn't be that sensitive or that emotional. Welcome. If you're watching, leave a comment, and please join me on this beautiful walk in the forest, talking about emotional sensitivity. So when I was told stuff like the above, you're too sensitive, why are you crying about, I don't know what to do with you anymore, stuff like that, I started closing off a lot and really becoming depressed, alone, because I started feeling that no one gets me, no one understands me, no one approves or validates me, even that I cannot find my place in this world. And that was very painful to carry with me for a lot of years. I am puzzled on how, even though I know why, but still, on how we have been raised, and I get that. There was war, there was famine, it was hard times, people did not have time for like emotions. I get that, but still, it's time to wake up. It's time to start first treating the sensitive people as normal people and stop telling them that there's something wrong with them. If you are one of the sensitive ones, you are okay, there's nothing wrong with you. Then, not fixing, but healing the humanity from this big disconnection. Healing each of ourselves, starting with really recognizing our own emotions, starting to be present in our bodies, be present with what we feel, with our sensations, starting to really acknowledge and validate what we feel as being real and okay. And each of us starting like an inner process. My advice is with help, with someone that can contain you, hold you, understand you, validate you, and healing and like filling this gap that we all lived in, or majority lived in, between mind and heart. It is not only about the mind, the logical, the mental, and the information. I'm so tired of people saying, I'm an expert, I know what I'm talking to you about. Do it like me. Take some pills. Be hospitalized, stuff like that. When actually, the one that is suffering in front of you, if it's your child or if your spouse or someone in your family, they're really in distress, suffering. They're a person, first of all. They don't need you to tell them from a mental level all kinds of stuff because you are in discomfort. And this is why this happens. We reject the sensitive ones. We think they are weirdos. We tend to make fun of them. All sorts of stuff. Because we don't get the big emotions. We cannot handle the big emotions, actually. We are in discomfort when presented with someone that feels a lot. And that someone was me in the past. I know that amongst you that watch this live or will watch this live, and please, if you watch it on replay, leave a comment with #replay. There are a lot of sensitive people out there and following me. So again, there's nothing wrong with you. And if you are one that told someone, cut it out, stop, you're too sensitive, she's too emotional, she's weird, she's crazy, stop doing that. It is time that we reconnect with our hearts. It is time that we descend from here to here, more and more and more, and recognize that we are, first of all, souls in a body. We are feeling sentient beings. We are not machines. We cannot keep rejecting and suppressing our emotions because we need to make money, because we need to make a career, because this is a man's world. We cannot do that anymore if we want to be healthy. And especially if you want to have healthy relationships. You cannot have healthy relationships with anyone if you are disconnected and keep growing this disconnection from your own emotions, from your own body, from your own sensitivity. Being a sensitive or highly sensitive person is the biggest gift. I have been told for too many years, or being made to feel that that is wrong or bad in some way, because people could not get me. Until I finally understood that this is my biggest gift. I can sense everything, I can feel everything, more than majority of people can. And this doesn't make me weak, this doesn't make me stupid, this doesn't make me gullible. This doesn't make me inferior, weird, or ill, or mentally ill. This is my strength. And this is what I want to teach people, support people with. Maybe you are one of them. You are strong, you are gifted if you are an extremely sensitive person. You can harness this sensitivity to grow and thrive. You don't need to suppress your emotions anymore. You don't need to oh my God, like become this robot following society's rules just because men who created society for themselves tell you that this is how you get successful, especially as a woman. I have nothing against men. I had a lot against men. I kind of have something, not against, but sometimes I get lit up about the society we live in, the rules. Oh my God. All of this shit needs to be exposed, talked about, healed, brought into the light. Sensitivity does not mean weakness. It is strength. Just want to share with you this beauty. It got intense. I can get intense about this subject. So I'm sharing it with you and inviting you with me on this walk where I talk about what's going on, and I invite you to comment with a big yes if you resonate with what I'm saying. Yes, if you are one of the sensitive people that were told or you're made to feel like there's something wrong with you because of that. There's nothing wrong with you. And there are too many women that I work with, that I talk to, that were so programmed to think that their emotions are bad, wrong, too big, that they're a nuisance. I'm so sick and tired of jokes about women being sensitive and emotional. This needs to stop. We need to learn how to reconnect to our soul, to what we feel, to our true selves, and get rid, of all this programming telling us that we shouldn't feel as much as we do. Emotion is a gift. If you deeply resonate, if something from this beautiful walk that I took together with you is clicking in your soul, maybe you send me a DM. I'll be glad to talk to you about it and share with me your journey about emotions, sensitivity, where you're at, or if you have any questions. Deep breath together. Have a blessed rest of your Sunday.